I read one sentence and I want to read it to start our conversation because it was so impactful and it's a foundational piece of who you are and the work that you do as a coach and as a podcast host and all the great work around your life and mindfulness and meditation and coaching. And it's such a powerful statement. Pain has the potential to produce more growth than happiness ever could. And when I saw that on your bio, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the Happy Engineer podcast. And I love to talk about positive things and happiness and confidence and courage and I saw that. I was like, wow, pain has the potential to produce more growth than happiness ever could. What I'd love to do, if you're open to it, Lily, is
Yeah.
would you take us to the beginning of the story? Like, where did that powerful tenet of who you are begin?
I'll say that first, I feel like, or I felt like in the past, that my life had been marked by a lot of grief. There had been just a lot of things, whether it was childhood into young adulthood, that didn't seem fair or right. But that particular point, I was on top of a mountain in Colorado. I did my first and only 14er with a friend. And at the time, I was going through a separation that later led to a divorce. And I was out of breath, hiking in Colorado, thin air. And I remember we made it to the top of this 14er, and she took a picture of me. And I remember looking around and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I just did this. I just climbed this mountain. I'm really proud of myself. And with everything going on, I remember thinking, I'm like, pain has the potential to produce more growth than happiness ever could. And it's like a download. It came to me. And from that moment on, that moment of my life, like what I was going through, it totally changed my perspective. It was no longer this failure. It was this, okay, how am I going to grow through this? How am I going to get on with my life and thrive, not just let this defeat me?